Everyone is different. No one has met two people who are exactly the same. That's because we're diverse. It goes the same for the people in the LGBT community. Those in the community are still a people, but discrimination still cycles America and the whole world. We think that they're so different, but that's not completely true.
First, let's start off by talking about what exactly LGBTQ is. According to the Gay Center, LGBTQ is an acronym for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer. These terms are used to describe a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. According to the Gay Center, a lesbian is a woman who feels physical, romantic, and/or emotional attraction to other women. A bisexual is a person who has the capacity to form enduring physical, romantic, and/or emotional attraction to those of the same gender or those of another gender. Gay is used to describe people whose enduring physical, romantic, and/or emotional attractions to people of the same sex. Transgender is an umbrella term for people whose gender identity and/or gender expression differs from what is typically associated with the sex they were assigned at birth. And queer is an adjective used by some people, particularly younger people, whose sexual orientation is not exclusively heterosexual.
According to 76crimes.com, as of March 2019, it is still illegal in 73 countries to either be gay or trans and to engage in same-sex relations. That number was 92 countries just 13 years ago, according to the International Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Trans, and Intersex Association's report on state-sponsored homophobia. We still have a long way to go. There are oppressive laws that restrict freedoms for LGBT individuals to just exist. Most of these countries are in sub-Saharan Africa, the Caribbean, and the Middle East. In most of these countries, the laws target sexual and intimate physical contact between two men, and in very rare cases, two women. In the laws of some countries, terminologies for same-sex relationships include the abominable crime in Jamaica, unnatural carnal knowledge in Ghana, and acts against the order of nature in Nigeria. But there is hope. According to 76crimes.com, since 2014, anti-gay laws in India, Trinidad and Tobago, Angola, the Cayman Islands, Belize, and Mozambique have been either repealed through the efforts of lawmakers or overturned through high court decisions. Efforts are being made right now in Botswana and Namibia to overturn these oppressive laws through the courts. But for some people in some countries, simply being gay and out of the closet or even in the closet means running the risk of suffering lengthy prison sentences or even the death penalty. Even in 2019, the Sydney Morning Herald reported that the Sultan of Brunei brought full Sharia law into effect over his country. This doesn't only make it a crime to be gay in Brunei, but one punishable by death by stoning.
Although LGBT discrimination has been a problem for generations, there are things being done to help this, starting with schools and the youth. As written in 5 Ways by Jeremy Hunt, the U.S. Department of Education issued guidance to schools, colleges, and universities outlining their legal obligations to protect schools from sexual and gender-based harassment. This is to spread awareness of the bullying and discrimination against those in the LGBT community. It helps teachers become more aware of the situation around them. Starting with the youth helps us grow further into the future and grow more into acceptance. And so, we need you. We need people to open up their minds and have acceptance to the new life that we've given here today. It is 2019. There needs to be more change.